Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Fizz mid into a Zed. There is a Yumi there. Not sure if she's going to try to get me, but I guess not. Fizz did not get buffed, but his win rate has actually went up a lot. And it's because they buffed Lich Bane by giving it more percentage for the Lich Bane trigger. And also something else too. I think that they also buffed the AP ratio or the AP as well, but that tiny little buff did make it so now Fizz has one of the best win rates. So Fizz is like super strong, even though he's pretty uncommon, I would say. This guy has been missing his Qs on me. Fizz is a pretty unique character. His passive is that we just take less damage from every single source of damage that exists in the game. So like getting hit by auto attacks from minions does less to me. Getting hit by this guy's abilities also does less to me as well. And how he functions is that he's just a melee assassin. Dude, you let me get Electrocute trigger onto you? I feel like that was definitely not worth it, but okay. I'm surprised that he's playing the way that he is. Just gonna do another auto attack there. Now that we have him very chunked, I would say that we definitely have a good chance at killing. Because how Fizz works is that your E is what you max first. You hop on your Trident, and you get a massive amount of this AoE slow around you that does damage. And besides that, he's just dead. Gosh, why would that guy step up towards me when he's so low? I'm just going to get the cannon and then just leave. Because the wave state, I think, is also pretty good for me. So we'll slow push back if I just leave and go buy boots immediately. Because I don't think I can shove out the wave fast enough. Anyways, how Fizz functions is that your E is what you max first. What's so strong about it is that it makes you untargetable. It's kind of like a Zanya's, but you can either right-click to move yourself to drop off of the Trident, and you'll do a slow effect. Otherwise, you can recast, and it will be a much smaller AoE, but you can go further with it, and there's no slow effect. Your W is just an auto-attack empowerment. I definitely should have landed that. That was free, but that's okay. I mean, it's not really the worst to be in this position, I think. We'll just leave because he just burned his Ignite, so that's fine with me. He used his W as well, so now he doesn't have it for a little bit. If I don't flash there, I'm probably dead. That was kind of scary. I imagine he might have his teammate come straight back again, but we'll see. I mean, with me being this low and all, I don't think that I would put it past them to try to gank and kill me, but... He got executed. 2 executes. What was that? Why did they want to kill me so badly? I don't understand. I mean, I am Fizz and I'm an annoying character, but I have no idea why they would ever do that. Okay, well, anyways, I'm fine with that. That just means I get a shove in my wave and I still got EXP for it, even if I didn't get a kill. But anyways, Fizz is kind of like a short trading pattern, but what can make it more extended is that with your W, it empowers your next auto attack, but also when you kill something, it will reset it. And then if you don't kill it, you also have a bleed effect on it. And it refunds the full mana cost. You're able to like last it pretty easily because you could use it as an auto attack reset. Your Q is just a dash forward at a fixed distance. And what's strong about it is that it has a pretty low cooldown. So because it has such a low cooldown, you can kind of sometimes use it to be very aggressive, and then after you use it to be aggressive, we'll just poke this guy a little bit. Very nice. If I land Shark on him, I might be able to kill, but he also does have like that dash move that is kind of frustrating to play versus, so... He's dead. But I'm gonna die too, because Echo, unfortunately, is here. My wave state is very good. I decided to just go for a dive play because it felt like I had an angle to maybe still kill him despite him having flash because my shark landed, and even if he flashes away, I can still trade 1-for-1 in the wave state, still pushing back towards me, so I'm extending my lead pretty well, where I'm just keeping my EXP lead. He's not even level 6 yet. Your shark is this 3-tier ability where, depending on the distance that it goes, it will be a bigger shark, which will be a bigger AoE and more damage. But usually you just want to, like, land it in general. I mean, it doesn't matter too much for it. I'm just going to poke him a little bit and then just dash out. Just did a little auto-attack trade. And now that he's, like, chunked, if he decides to stick around, we might be able to just kill him. I'm just going to use my E to grab all the minions. We usually don't build a mana item, especially if we're going Lich Bane first, because Lich Bane is one of the strongest items for him right now. So why would I not want to just get that ASAP? Even if he ulties me here, there's no way he would ever be able to kill me because I know that I'm just that much stronger than him. So that's why I didn't care to just use my E in front of his face since he used his shadow recently. And each time that he doesn't have it available, I want to try to punish him. He just missed everything and used his shadow again. So we're just going to do a trade because even if I miss the shark, I want to get him low enough that he's killable. We saw that Echo was last bot side. So I'm super safe besides maybe a gank now, of course. But with him probably basing because he's so low, I think we'll be okay to just shove this out and then just grab the plate for myself and then we just reset. Because we could probably extend this lead really well if I knew FIZZ a little bit better, because I have not played this character in so many months now. But he is mostly decision-making. I mean, there's some mechanics that probably go into play, but we just need to be aware of, like, how he can counter us with his own abilities. Your E does remove Z ultimate, but just be aware that if you don't use it, and then he doesn't use it as well, then sometimes you can lose because he can eventually spam his abilities super frequently. And if he ever lands, like, the double shurikens, he'll out-damage you because it's one of the first things that I max, too. I guess that we don't really care about contesting that, so that's fine. I'll just, like, continue shoving this out then. And then as soon as I shove it out, maybe he'll come back and I can, like, do a little trade here. So tiny trade, we just back off. I know that I will get super chunked, but in the end, you can see that he's super low now. And then I have, like, Ignite, and maybe next Electrocute trigger will just straight up kill him. He does have Echo here, though, waiting. They are patiently trying to gank me. Ooh, you actually killed me this time, I think. Unless me getting the kill there was too much. It might have been too much, yeah. Because I leveled up and I also have Triumph. Oh, no, I don't even have Triumph. It was just a level up? Well, alright. I mean, that sucks for Zed. The level up was enough. Triumph is sometimes taken on FIZZ, but I saw that inside of Masters Plus, this rune page with the mana flow seems to be a higher win rate right now, so I wanted to try that out instead with the Transcendence. And, when Echo's trying to use his ability onto you, he tried using his E, which is that auto attack ability. It has like a cast time, so when I use my E, it interrupted it. Not that it like fizzles out, but I was able to kind of make him feel like he was going to land an ability onto me, but he wasn't. We'll of course get our boots now, so we can finally have a way easier time at like doing this way more frequently. And what's so strong is that our W is technically almost like a little tiny Lich Bane trigger, because of the 45% on it. So because we have 2 Lich Banes now, in a way, our burst damage is absolutely insane, right? We can dish out so much damage so fast. Like, that's why I just dashed at him and just tried to fight him there, because even if I just land my E in this one auto attack, it can deal so much. I don't even think I got the auto attack off, and it still did a lot. So we're just poking him underneath the turret, because all we do is just go forwards, and then we just leave afterwards, because our ECD is getting very short, too. So because it's so spammable that our E is finally maxed, we can use it all the time to just get out of situations that we otherwise can get killed very easily in. I'm gonna wait for my Q to be off CD, and then we'll just, like, kill him. So we just want to continue pressuring him all the time. There is no breathing room once you get strong on Fizz, and you just want to continue doing this extremely aggressive trading patterns all over again, because I don't want him to ever be able to, like, come back after we have this big lead. The game state definitely is better for us than it is for them, but I wouldn't say that it's just like an automatic win just yet. I mean, they do have grubs for themselves, and top lane still going even. The Echo's not, like, terribly behind or anything. I'm not using my W on the turret because I'm trying to conserve a little bit of mana. He might try to do an all-in, maybe. We'll see. Because I'm down to just base here. I have, like, such a gigantic purchase that I feel like it would be kind of dumb to not base. But he might stop us with his shadow. And if he doesn't, then that's fine too, because, I mean, we can just get back on the map. We're going to go the Sork Boots just to have the immediate damage spike of having Flat Pen. He does have a full Eclipse. It's just that I have boot advantage and I have this Dark Seal. I apparently don't know how to land my Shark. Fizz Shark is extremely, like, slow cast time. You can actually buffer it while using your Q, though. Where you press Q onto a minion and you press Shark at the same time, and the animation gets hidden a little bit, which is pretty nice. And then we'll just leave after. My Q didn't even land on him because the Q, when you go forwards, can be dodged. So because it didn't actually hit him, it didn't deal anything, which didn't kill him. But apparently I just have too much dot damage because your Trident W passive is you deal a little bit of magic damage over time. That being said, though, another good thing is that I dodged his triple shuriken, because whenever you're facing Zed, the most important thing is just sidestepping it. And I tried to be very sporadic with my movement, because it's kind of difficult to, honestly, I feel like, reaction speed it. But if you just make your movements very kind of random and all over the place, it gets so much more challenging to usually do anything about it. The next item is just going to be the Seekers, because we can abuse the E on Fizz being so short, where we can use this. It has a 95% AP ratio, by the way. It does so much damage. Plus, now, after I use my E, I can use my Zhonya's and then stall the timer for my E to come back up, so I can, like, make myself untargetable and then do it again. So I can have, like, 3 quick untargetability moments, which make it so annoying to play against this character. But we'll just poke him a little bit here. We'll even Shark him, because honestly, this should kill him if I can land my ability. I might be dead. Nope, not yet. And I'm just gonna leave. And we actually just made that guy fall really far behind again. I'm just gonna base over here. Guess we actually just lose now. Feels like it, probably. What? I guess that they die one time and they're just immediately feeling... Darn, guys. Looks so doomed. Can somebody help me with this guy? Because this guy is tanky as heck. I mean, I can't kill bruisers very well at all. Holy moly, dude. that character is not balanced for, like, the damage that he does. What the heck? He is balanced. I'm, like, exaggerating it, but he can one-shot me, like, straight up, just like that. He didn't even do anything unique, or really anything at all, besides just hit every single auto attack. Like, my gosh. He didn't use his W to deal that much either. It was, like, barely any stacks, but that is one of the issues of Fizz. You definitely don't have a good damage against characters like that. You had Locket. Maybe he didn't realize I was going to die, or maybe he just didn't have it available, but I think that my teammate's going to die trying to get this. Oh, never mind. There's somebody TPing in to try to help him. Well, Zed is not going to be able to come back now because of the thing that happened. I got my blue buff back. Because Zed to come back would probably need to get shutdowns, is the thing. I was hoping that somebody would be here for me to kill, but nobody's here, because I feel like I have free time to maybe look for a pick play. Like, I could try to loop behind Lucian as well. I'm just trying to see if there's any vision control in this area, and there was, sadly. So that's going to definitely make it a bit more of a struggle to get him. We see that Keen's probably just going to kill top. I'll just rotate up there to try to assist, because I don't think that I really need to be here. Oh, we double swept, darn. I'll rotate up in case this Keen gets outplayed, but I doubt that he will. He's just dead. Yeah. He almost got the turret, though. Don't take my way, bro. You just gotta kill, please. I need to go get my Zhonya's, of course. It's not gonna matter too much versus anybody that ganks me. If the Echo shows up, I'll just use my E to not get stunned. I could maybe try to loop behind them mid, because they are kind of far up. There was a Yuumi. And it's Echo. So Echo dies. Does Yuumi die here? No. She's dead. Not wanting to fight the set. Screw that guy. That guy is way too challenging to kill. I would rather probably just go farm somewhere instead. We do want the dragon. I don't think that my teammates really need help with it, though. So instead, if I just go top lane and start pressuring, I bet that people will rotate up. And if they do, then that will also help out my teammates for getting the dragon in the first place. Sonya's is done. For next item, I kind of want to go Storm Surge. Let's just go, like, a bunch of Flat Pen, because they do have a lot of, squishy characters for not having magic resist. Even though Set is tanky, he only has tankiness through HP, because there's still a possibility of me being able to kill him if I just play around that. Okay, we see that Zed knows where I'm at. We'll see if he can escape, though. Even if he jukes that, he still has to juke other things too. Also, I didn't get hit by the ultimate because when I use my E, when Zed uses his R, it doesn't go on, it doesn't refund the cooldown. It just fizzles it. Fizzles. Anyway. Anyways, because it does that, then, he just doesn't have any way to kill us, because Zed ultimate is really important for him to burst us, since it's the one that, like, stores the damage that he does, and then at the end does the burst from it. So now he's 0-10. We'll just push topside for now. We'll just run away from this guy, because there's no reason to try to fight him. We see Zed again. Zed might not have his ultimate back up, because it has been some time. I don't think I can get him, though. I'm still going to go towards him, though, because I know that the Lucian and the Yuumi were behind him, or over here, and they were maybe going to collapse on me, and I didn't want to get caught. So it's better just to run towards the Zed instead. I still want to look for him, I think. Unless I just want to play off of my teammates. Because Set's dead and Zed is top, that means that nobody's mid because everybody else is bot side. There's a big fight going on. I could try to loop behind them at least. No, it doesn't seem like anything's going to be breaking out. Doesn't seem to be that way. So I'm just gonna go make myself healthy again, because I figure that with my other teammates also seeming like they want to base, I'd rather just base with them and just be healthy on the map, especially for the next objectives that are up, since we can now finally start going for Baron. Do I want to try to kill this set with my Renekton? It's gonna be a bit of a challenge, but I do have Zhonya's this time, and that tankiness might be enough. Even though he flashed, I don't think that there's any way that he can ever escape. Huh. The Zed left? I thought that he was going to continue trying to fight me there, but I guess not. I'm definitely dead here. They got me. I didn't really deal that much damage to Zed because he does have Eclipse, and because he has Eclipse, that little tiny shield that he gets is pretty huge. But they sent... That was all 5 members, so it was technically a 5v2. I can't kill them all, but if you're gonna send all 5 members to do a play like that, that obviously means that if not my full team also rotates to try to assist, they can be doing anything else on the map, taking camps, pushing waves, and it's not really that big of a throw when it's just like a shutdown and a tiny objective bounty, but not like a huge objective that will sometimes stall like the huge stuff. Like, for instance, we're about to get Soul. If we lose a dragon and we stall the game for another 5 minutes because they took it, that would be really bad. But all they got was an outer turret. They didn't take Baron because Baron causes sieging to be much harder. So those are the big things that if you lose them, holy crap, it sucks. Because that gives them a lot of time for them to come back, because ultimately, the only way to come back in a game once you have a big deficit is usually the longer you can stall for makes the deficit not as bad, because it's easier to play a game when everybody's full build on my team, but they have 4 items. In my opinion, if it's early game advantages of the same deficit, like 5,000, then if we all have like 4 items and they only have like 2, that's way worse. Or I guess it would be 3 in this case to like make it even. But usually, like, the early game big deficits, of course, are, like, way harder to fight. So that's why the stalling, like, matters for those, because, they're just way more important. I could probably kill Lucian if I landed a big shark, I guess. I mean, I am pretty fed. But he does have a pocket Yuumi, and if she has exhaust, reducing my damage by a percentage, of course, is kind of ridiculous. I also messed up getting the cannon there. I really, really want to do Baron. What's nice about pushing bot, even though I'm on the opposite side of Baron, is that we can probably force people to come down here, and when they come down here, that's when we really want to do it. I'm just going to face check all of this because I feel that I can't get caught very easily. Oh, they are so far up. I can just loop behind them here for sure. I'm just gonna Zhonya's that, otherwise I'm probably dead. Yeah, we could probably just end the game instead of doing Baron at this point. So yeah, that was FIZZ in Game 1. I'm going to try to do Game 2 of it. I haven't played this character in a very long time. It took me a little bit to feel like I also could commentate his kit better because I was stumbling over my words a little bit during the beginning, I feel, but that's okay. We were able to showcase what he can do. FIZZ's passive, by the way, of, like, the damage reduction is a pretty insane passive to have, so the AP ratio on it is really bad. Right now, it's only 8 damage reduction, but it's really nice against people who have damage over time effects, obviously, because damage over time effects means that each little tick will deal 8 less. So just be aware that's kind of how it works. But yeah, thanks for watching Game 1. If you enjoyed it or thought that I did an okay job at explaining it, drop a like on the video, and I will see you guys in the next game. This should probably be like a Master Tier lobby. I have so many accounts that I try to play mid on. I dodge all the time, but I also let accounts decay. So be aware that the person I was playing against was Masters, at least, and he does play Zed quite frequently. You can see he has most mastery on it, so he does play Zed as most likely a one-trick, but his games are here. You can see that he usually does okay. I don't really know how I dominated him so hard. He just made really terrible decisions, I guess. I'm not really sure. But anyways, peace out. Have a great day. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to game number 2 of the FIZZ. We are now versus a Taliyah. She does have these rocks that she puts on the ground that can stun you when you dash through it. I don't remember how it interacts with my E, but I think that I might be able to still do my E. Otherwise, it might stop me, but my E still goes off, maybe. I don't believe that I can do too much to punish her during the early game until after she uses her ability like that, but even then, it's dependent on if she even steps up close enough that I don't mess up my own ability, because there was no reason for me to use it there. She can do an auto attack on me because that's fine. I'll just wait for this to slow push back towards us. I know that she'll try to use these rocks. Wow, I can't believe that I got hit by a few of them. Usually running up versus Taliyah works really, really good for, like, not getting hit by that, but there is splash damage on her rocks as well, so we have to be, like, worried about it. For FIZZ, I might not use my E, honestly, not fast enough, but frequently enough. But that's okay. At least we got most of the farm. We're only down 2. She's just gonna continue playing probably pretty far away. We see that Shaco's here. Shaco's ganking right now, but I should be fine. Because we saw the gank, it made it much easier to, of course, be able to get them, which is very convenient. Really nice Kindred counter gank, honestly. Oh. Dude, I wish that you didn't try to fight that guy, but oh well. Those auto attacks actually hurt so bad. I had a feeling you would probably flash. So I got her flash for my flash, at least, but I thought that she was just gonna hit the wave with me, because there's no way for me to, not make this into a good situation unless we shove it in, because otherwise now I'm just going to unfortunately lose a bunch of farm. I don't think that I could have done anything to assist either. If I went for Taliyah, I think I just would have died with her. But she did... Oh, she's Challenger. What the heck? I didn't realize that I was playing versus a Challenger mid. I mean, they are hiding their name, so that means that the reason why I could not see their border during loading screen. Yeah, so the wave got kind of messed up because of what happened, and that sucks for me. Because now it's going to be way harder to fight her. Because I'm just a bit under-leveled now. Plus, also, I still am worried about getting ganked. I tried getting myself far enough away that I couldn't get hit by that, but it's such a chore, dude. This matchup, once you fall behind, I know is probably pretty Taliyah favored, and I did fall behind after the gank. But she still is respecting a bit at least. Like, leaving now definitely is nice. I didn't know that my auto attack would kill that there. That's fine, though. I'm just going to take a base because I feel like I need to get my potions back. If you're ever on a side where you're losing because you had something bad happen, usually the only thing you can do is you have to play off of them making an error, or you get to a spike where you're strong, or play off your teammates. So, like, if she uses her abilities however she wishes, like her E or her W, and I dodge it, but she probably won't because she's Challenger. And then if I ever have Shark is an ability that does big damage. Meanwhile, she doesn't have an ultimate. Taliyah is like one of those characters similar to Zoe where your ultimate doesn't matter. It doesn't give you damage. She has crazy consistent damage, so that's another big thing. She is going to put down vision control. Also, she is just going straight balling. Did they not see it? I guess not. Because we saw her rotate through our ward all the way bot. But okay. I don't think I can even, like, rotate over to assist, honestly. I pinged it in advance and everything, but not much more that I can do, really. You think that Shaco's gonna go this way? He is worth a big shutdown. It would be worth to kill him. Okay, the shutdown disappeared the moment I went in. You serious? I didn't get the shutdown! No! That's so dumb. What? Does this guy have flash? I didn't know if she wouldn't be able to kill, so I used Ignite at the last second. Kind of wasted it because I didn't realize that my teammates would probably get them there. I was looking at the Kindred damage, didn't feel like it was enough for a second. I want to make sure I don't miss cannon, even though I'm going completely out of mana. I know I'll get hit by some stuff here, but that's okay. I'm just trying to get some farm. And I'm, like, still having my potion, too. Was that Shaco, or was that... Oh, okay. Wow, that was Shaco. I was so confused there for a moment. He has a Yomu's. Dang, he is fast as heck. We need a base so badly. I knew I would die. Darn it. I thought that I could maybe use my Q to go through the caster minion to gain enough distance to escape, because it is a pretty far amount of, like, distance I can get, right? But clearly not. Didn't work the way that I wanted it to. It's okay, though. My mistake in the end. At least I got some kills. I mean, even if laning phase doesn't go perfectly because of the mistakes that I've made, doesn't mean that the game's going to be immediately over from it. It does suck, though, that I am under-leveled by a lot. She doesn't have her item completed just yet. The reason for even using my E is because I'm trying to match her push fast enough that if she was to roam somewhere, which she might do right now, I could maybe still get over there, because if I let it crash underneath the turret, then I won't be able to get there fast enough. So I decided to go for her because I felt like that was just the best way to play that. There's no way he actually commits, right? Nice. My Kindred was able to successfully bait because she was very chunked, but it didn't matter. I also don't have much I can do here. Okay, wow, this guy's still stepping up. Yeah, let's just kill her. I don't think I can catch that guy, but that's fine. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's dumb. I also can't even base there because I think she'll stop me, because if I was to base there, she can just walk over and just auto attack like one time. My mid wave is getting like completely screwed over. I need to just leave. I should just be happy that I'm getting all these kills because I'm playing around my jungle. Yeah, I mean, Taliyah is really good at doing roam plays with her wall, because her wall is all about traversing the map, and her passive is too, kind of quickly. And being able to match it would really assist the team, I think. And that's why I'm trying to help out that way. I know that there's no way I can get her here. I just don't think there's enough distance. I'm also not level 9 just yet. Level 9 spike would be kind of nice to have. She disrespected how much damage I can deal. Shaco didn't actually rotate fully to kill me here just yet. I like using my Q to also escape in the opposite way. The thing is about FIZZ is, even though she was stronger and higher level... I'm not going for this because I'm afraid of Shaco, by the way. But if I land a decent Shark and get on top of her, FIZZ has kind of okay burst, and I have enough CDR and levels that I can use my abilities kind of frequently enough to really punish her hard when she does overextended plays like that, where she's really far away from safety. Plus, she doesn't have Seraphs yet, too, which made it so I could kill her. Shaco's bot, and he used his ultimate. I'm just gonna stun myself. It doesn't really matter. She'll die. And then we'll just Q back out. Because I'm just trying to burst, because I know that the amount of combo she has to do to kill me takes a long time on Taliyah. Taliyah is not that burst heavy, but she does have that consistent damage, which is frustrating. In, like, survivability, and she has the phase rush, which is now called something else, but I guess I'll probably still call it phase rush, because I've played this game for too long, and phase rush exists in the game, and how am I supposed to change? They keep on changing names of stuff. Like, why do they change the names of stuff? Why not just keep it phase rush so I don't have to learn a new phrase? Too old for this. But yeah, we're fed as heck. Also, top lane's doing pretty good. Bot lane's dominating, so we're feeling pretty confident about the game, I would say. Smart. She immediately used wall because I didn't damage her, and her wall allows her to leave like that, and, oh no! Oh, I almost got myself killed. I am kind of playing with fire a little bit, but I'm trying to be the best Fizz that I can. Like, you can min-max this character really well for killing people, because the Q, remember I told in the first game, the Q CD is so low. So you can sometimes go in, do a trade, and then back off, and just one more Q finishes, and then your E comes off CD, because your E and your Q, look, they're the same cooldown. At least, like, at this point. Q will get even shorter, but, even when Q only has 1 point, it's so evenly matched that a lot of times you will almost always have E available to run away afterwards, which feels very nice. I'm just gonna leave because I didn't land it, but she did burn her barrier, which of course is very, very nice. I'm gonna lose mid lane turret here, maybe. That's fine. I'll try to rotate behind her, but, I mean, I could have also stayed bot and done a dive too, I guess. I'm definitely dead. I knew Shaco was going to appear. His damage, unlike hers, is way higher. I thought I could one-shot her without getting killed, because I was hoping that I could do it fast enough, but she did have Archangels, so I did give a big shutdown, which definitely was not what I was hoping to do. Sorry, team. The good news, though, is that I don't have to worry about dying in the future now, obviously. Also, I think that it's kind of difficult to carry on Shaco, because he can't kill entire teams because he's so assassin-based. He can do picks on repeat, which is frustrating, but in a full 5v5 teamfight, I don't think that there's any way that he can do enough to win. So because of that, I think we still got the game in the bag. Thanks for the lantern out. Poor Caitlyn. I still have my Zhonya's, but we'll see if I can reaction speed it. Okay, we see that the Shaco is bot side. I did chunk the crap out of her, so now she's super, super low. If Gragas wants to stick around mid, I guess. And just be the person to try to kill her, and I'll just go probably somewhere else. I'll go, like, bot lane or something, because I feel like there's no reason for me to be sharing the EXP with other people when there's a whole other lane that I can be in, and my side laning isn't that bad. We're almost level 11. I'm just going to use this just to... I was going to scout our jungle, but I accidentally misclicked and kind of shot it a different direction. Still okay, though. I will see if maybe I can pick this Shaco. It looks like he was trying to go to my teammates to pick them. But I don't see him anywhere, but that doesn't mean that he's not gonna maybe still try. He's not. Why'd I not Zhonya's? Too old and washed up. I could... Okay, so if you don't know, I don't want to play the game where I ever get into a habit of using abilities anticipating stuff. The best way to usually be very good is that you can also just, like, reaction speed it. For instance, if you want to min-max using Zhonya's, the best way to use it would be Darius is literally mid-jump with his axe in the air because there's an animation, and you do it during that to cancel it. The cooldown will get refunded, you can do it immediately after, but that technically is allowing you to kind of, like, for the rest of your team stall for a longer time. In some cases, you do need to anticipate, but that's one of those moments that I would never think to myself that I am so washed up that I need to do that. It's fine. I'm not washed. I swear. It's because I hate active items, because I usually play poke champions, and I don't usually build Zhonya's, even if it's very good. And FIZZ is such a good Zhonya's user that I'm not going to, like, not build it, because it's that strong. Why would I do that, right? Meanwhile, I can kind of get away with not building Zhonya's on Zoe and stuff and still get away with it. Because she can kind of function without it. I'm kind of scared. There's, like, no vision up here, and we see where Darius is, but we don't see where anybody else is. It's warded. Wait, is he still alive? Oh my gosh. Oh, he killed her! What? Wow. Damn. Got her good. Okay, so I guess I'll just go buy my item. I mean, Dragon should probably be done even if we don't have our jungler because they can't contest it, it doesn't look like. Shaco was top trying to go for me, not that it matters that much. Because Shaco's on the other side of the map, we should just be doing the objective because, again, you just can make games so much easier to win and no throws possible if you just take all of the neutrals. Give yourself better stats than everybody else. You can... Oh, wait a second. Kaisa has a good point. I didn't even think about that. We wait for Kindred to spawn to give her her mark, because Kindred marks are really busted, if you didn't know. I feel like chasing this guy is just, like, not possible, so I'm not gonna bother, really. It was ultimate for ultimate. I lived with 20 HP. I did ignite him and burst him, and he has no ultimate, so he has 1 HP. If Gragas maybe finish everybody... Yeah, seems like a one fight, just barely. Never think that the game is just instantly won, even if you're, like, winning this hard, because sometimes really the smallest throws can really add up. Everybody was very, very low, even though it was kind of dominating because we do have this Gragas that was there. But imagine if Gragas wasn't there, how difficult it possibly could be, right? Shark is coming back up. We could try to shark the, really anybody, I guess. Sharking Shaco will reveal him, but he could dodge the damage from it, though. You really blind through that? Huh. My fault. There's also probably no reason for me to not step forwards, but the W kind of stunned me. Even though it's just a snare. Stunned me in real life. Holy crap, dude. It's this one because it has the Kaisa marks on them. How am I still taking this turret? Kaisa, of course, is very fed, too. I mean, everybody is. That's why she was able to dish out so much. This Caitlyn's so far behind. Like, really far behind. She'll never be able to come back at this rate, it feels like. Let's use my E to reset the tower aggro. Why did it feel like I still took a turret shot even though I was mid-E animation? That's not supposed to happen. We got everything that we wanted. We should just back away and just be happy that we were able to take a bunch of their stuff. Don't get caught out and throw the game here. Kindred might be dead because she did get caught out, but she is very, very fed, which means that maybe her ultimate would have been enough to escape still, potentially. I'm trying to rotate there as fast as I can to see if I can maybe assist anyways. The Shaco wasn't able to get her there, just barely. She's not even worth a big shutdown, though. If she does die, it's not that big of a deal, probably. Oh. Everybody kind of died. I still have Zanya's, so that's what I'm just going to use here, because then I can use my E afterwards. As you can see, the Lich Bane plus W there just, like, instantly killed the Senna from, like, a quarter HP, because it just hits that hard at this point, because of how much AP I have. I will make sure this doesn't stop the Gragas on accident. I could just do these camps kind of quickly. Fizz jungle, I think, is a real thing, and his W probably does bonus damage to monsters, I believe. So if I just take this guy's farm really fast, we can make it so he doesn't have anything to take, and that really ruins jungler's days. And then we'll just base and then just immediately rotate to the dragon at a good timing where it's like 30 seconds before it spawns, so I'm just in the area right as it happens. We'll go Medjai's just for the movement speed, because movement speed is probably pretty valuable now. I won't even full heal, because we do have red buff regen too. So you can see that my regen for my health will probably get me back to about full, but I got back on the map like 1 or 2 seconds sooner. We don't have to also do the dragon. I mean, we are so strong as a team, and I kind of trust most of these guys to not really throw, because it feels like it's a pretty high-low game. I don't think that we're gonna commit to kill that guy, because it's not worth it. But we got good pressure off. I don't have my Zhonya's available, and Zhonya's is really what makes tower diving like feel way easier to do, so that's why I'm not really going in. She also has Zhonya's too. She's kind of strong. We have all of the supers. Wow, you're challenger too? Is everybody challenger but me? It's kind of embarrassing, isn't it? I still have Zhonya's. He literally was mashing it there. I got CC chained the entire time, believe it or not. That's hilarious. As I said, it's possible to throw. It definitely is. I did crazy damage to Taliyah. I made sure I did not get stunned by her rocks, but I got like... Maybe I did get stunned for a second, but then the E from Darius, I believe, brought me into a Jack-in-the-Box, and the Jack-in-the-Box fear was enough CC from the Darius E to make it where there was not a single moment that I could ever get a Zhonya's, because I was just only pressing 2 on my keyboard and nothing else, because I don't have anything else to press for the entire fight. That's all I did. Sometimes the CC layering is a bit too much. Darius went from like 0-8 to 7-8. My gosh, dude. That guy's so strong. So we'll just like go for Baron. It's the only neutral objective up, because Baron helps sieging. The only reason why we're even bought in the first place and going so hard is because it's the only thing to take. Once you take inhibs, they're going to shove for the rest of when they're down. And then because they're going to shove, that means that they have to collect them, which means you should have numbers advantage, because somebody has to go collect it. So they only have small moments that they can try to contest you. Kill that guy. I'm just gonna Zhonya's here immediately. What? Somebody hit the blast cone. I don't think that was me. Pretty sure it was somebody else. Did you just knock her away and save her? Oh, oh well. So yeah, that's the end of the game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the game 2 of it. My KD looks 14 kills, even though I feel like I played terribly, but that's maybe just in my own head about it. So anyways, thanks for watching and all that. Stay tuned if you want to see FIZZ in Arena. And yeah, I was versus... We'll look at this person's account just to... I'm kind of curious who they are, because there was a lot of challengers in this game. Didn't do most damage, but I did my job. I made myself useful. This person plays mostly Taliyah. Okay, I mean, they did kind of, I feel like, win lane versus me in a way, until I was able to find the advantage, and I did get some solo kills. But she's 800 LP. That guy's Masters. What about you? Grandmaster. My Kaisa was the only challenger, so the only challenger on their team was one person? 900 LP. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the FIZZ in Arena section. FIZZ and Arena can be so hilarious if you have synergy to reset your Q by using Q, but it's kind of difficult to pull off. But if for some reason I could get that going, it is the funniest thing. I doubt that it's going to be very easy to do, though. Man, do I really want to reroll Slime Time? Probably not. I think I just want to take it. Slime Time is Zac W, and I am a melee character, and FIZZ is all about usually staying on top of people. But, the thing is about FIZZ Q is that you can actually, like, kind of use the ability as soon as it lands, and you're able to... I don't know. I've done it before in Arena in the past, and I should have probably, like, put on, like, my second channel or something and made a video about it, but it was so goofy when I made it work. It might be gone by now. It was a while ago, and Twitch doesn't save VODs anymore. Okay, I got one of the plants. I feel like I couldn't take the other one, so I decided to just go for this one over here instead. He's probably going to take this, so I'm just going to take it first because I just want to try to pick him. Let's just Blast Cone. Oh, I kind of Blast Coned him into the Fizz. I mean, not the Fizz, the Smolder. I don't really know if that was my fault there. I have all these plants for you, though. Enjoy, bro. What? Oh. I don't know why she did that. It hit the Blast Cone. There's no way to win this. Okay, well, whatever. She should have taken the plant. It's fine. Maybe in the future I'll ping the plant to let her know that that is like the thing to grab because she needed it to survive. Some people don't understand how important the plants are. I think that with a 3v3 game mode, previously inside 2v2, I would recognize so many names because it would put me in high MMR because there is MMR even inside of normal games. Lobbies, and people would be so try-hard, but I feel like in the 3v3, it doesn't feel as try-hardy, and also the variance of ranks is significant. Like, it's so much more varying. So, we have Mirage Blade, which is something that helps out a lot with reducing the cooldown of my abilities. This is one of the methods that I can do, because there's another item, and I'm scared that if I reroll more, it might show up and then I never can see it again. It's none of these. It's not that. It's not that. And it's not that. But this is pretty broken right now, so I guess I'll just grab this one. The other item, and we can't buy prismatics for the rest of the game because the Poppy one just gives everybody 2 prismatics right off the bat, is Moon Flare, which is that it's like a sheen trigger. Actually, is it a sheen trigger? But it's when you're auto-attacking, it reduces the cooldown of your abilities by not a percentage, but by a base amount. And that's one of the best ways of getting it to reset itself, because reducing the CD by a base amount while also having something that reduces it by a percentage just is ridiculous, of course. It made me walk all the way around to get that. Wow. This item, by the way, is extremely broken, like one of the most busted items in Arena right now. The reason why is because it beforehand would be like Fiora Vitals, and it would spawn around them, and even when you tried triggering it, it wouldn't work. Now, it's all 4 Vitals are just on them immediately, and you can hit them from any direction, and the true damage is insane from it. In fact, wow, Augmented Power is going to be crazy. If I want that. I think I do. Because increasing the amount of damage by augments and items paired with the, really everything I have. This does damage, does 6%, but increasing this percentage, and if I even have it at like 10%, later on I could increase this by up to 60% and also heal from it, is going to be so busted, especially versus the, champions that would be difficult to kill are usually going to be the super high HP ones, but now I have a way to heal off of them too, if I can max this, right? Obi's so good. You kill that guy? Nice. Can you res our teammate? I didn't really care about flashing because I figured that there was probably a possibility that I could still get res later on. Smolder also is ridiculous in this game mode, and he will scale very, very, very well. I already know that too. Smolder gets really nuts if he just gets to his 225 stack of his execute. He can like kill people late game instantaneously. So, do I want to have mana? Because, unlike Summoner's Rift, as soon as I run out of mana, the only way to get mana back would be being able to get a flower, which sometimes is kind of difficult to do if I already get chunked or I just don't have mana to, like, fight around the flower either. So it might be better just to immediately get something mana-related, just so I don't have that issue. Oh yeah, I can kind of use my E way more frequently than I thought, because how this works is that it's every on hit. It doesn't have a cooldown or anything, so if I'm just auto-attacking all the time, we can reset super quickly with it. Okay, well, that guy dies kind of quickly. Oh yeah, picking up the little Zac blobs also heals me too. Wow, he actually left again. I mean, he is still probably not able to ever come back from this moment. Nice kill. Pretty easy. Oh yeah, Ludens, of course, is also going to be getting increased damage from this. So right now, that only did 364 this round, but this can get really nuts if we're able to get these a little bit higher. With the AP ratio that it has, right? That's what we're focused on. My basic attacks deal bonus damage. Holy crap. We can be so absurdly strong with this. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess that I'll just take that. It doesn't work on my Q, but now every auto attack, and I do auto attack quite frequently, is gonna have that bonus physical damage. We could maybe even go for a Gnasher's Tooth this game, because FIZZ isn't that bad with Gnashers, and being able to reset and your Q applies on hit effects means that we can trigger it more frequently, and more attack speed means that we can have Mirage Blade working all the time as well. Otherwise, Lich Bane is still, like, purchasable. I mean, I can just go for the burst damage as well. It's not necessary to go the attack speed one. Yeah, we are so absurdly broken right now. I can already see, like, the true damage is just so unbalanced, man. I never really have used this item very much, but now I kind of understand why people are saying that it should be nerfed immediately or even, like, hotfixed, because this just does not feel fair. You also get so much movement speed, too, from it. Like, it gives you so much. Okay, so do I want to go the Lich Bane? Or the Gnashers? Gnashers also helps out with Mark's Mage because I'll be able to auto-attack more frequently. I think we'll do Lich Bane. Maybe we'll just do both. Although I was kind of thinking about getting a Death Cap eventually just to really increase the damage output by a lot. Mark's Mage last round did 1,600, and I'm wondering if this augmented power, because it says it increases the damage, doesn't actually add it to this, right? It's probably its own separate number, I think. crap, I'm so broken. What? I am literally so busted right now. 1.5k extra damage on like such a fast fight too. Ability haste equal to AP, Omnivamp and stuff. There's one called dashing. That would be so good to get though. Do I just want to have crazy ability haste? I feel like I don't really care about that. I kind of want to reroll and just hope that I get dashing. Oh. That kind of works. This is the burn effect. So whenever we now are using our abilities, you can see that the burn also, besides just being an okay thing to stack, will lower the CD of our abilities. And that will help out for Q spam, which is pretty nice. What did I just die to? What was that? I got hit by something. Oh, that was Ken and W. I was like, it looked like a laser beam. Yeah, the amount of damage that Jace does is kind of high. I mean, he almost got me, but I just deal too much still, and still was able to help out a bit with the other kills too. Garen to make everybody that is low have HP. I feel like the only decent one is maybe to the Taric one. Stars fall to grant invulnerability. Otherwise, the Morgana one is also okay. But the Garen one only hurts us because it's everybody that's below half gets the HP, so they don't die as quick for the arena. I'm not really sure what I want next. I just like kind of thinking about what I would even want at this point. Remove an augment for level ups. Do I want to get rid of slime time so I can upgrade these other ones to make it even stronger? I feel like I kind of do want to do that. I don't really need slime time. So now we have Mark's Mage at max, so it's an even better AP ratio for it. You can see how I'm resetting my Q somewhat. It gets way crazier, though, as soon as you're able to actually have it reset itself. This isn't fast enough. It's even faster. There would be no moment between me ever stopping if you do this correctly. But I do have a pretty good tech going on for the resetting. It's like, okay. Oh my goodness. Just kill her. The Morgana pools on the ground kind of deal a lot. We have another item buy. This would be definitely a moment that I'd buy a Prismatic if I could, but I can't. I could just try to get another burn effect, I guess, just because I know that I have Infernal Conduit, just to make it even stronger. Also, does it... All your burn effects lower the basic ability cooldown when they damage enemies, and I'm wondering if I have more burn effects, does that also mean that I can lower it significantly? So, like, it does reset the ability completely if I'd have it going well? Or is it gonna feel the same? Feels about the same. Doesn't feel like it's resetting as frequently. Or, not more frequently, I should say. Still okay, though. We need to max this. Badly. I'm just watching the true damage triggers over and over again, dude. It is really getting crazy now because of how people are tanky. I just see 800 true damage always triggering. Oh, what do you know? Another thing that's on hit and burn. I'll just take it. That means my Q will apply it. So I have more burn effects, so more CDR reduction. Still not good enough to reset it completely, but we're getting close, even though I don't think that there's any way going forward to probably get another augment that can solve this. Mystic Punch is also a prismatic that makes it so every single time you hit somebody, that it lowers the CD of your abilities down to it reduces by 1.5 seconds. That's another thing that could really benefit this type of build. He's gonna instantly die? This actually seems kind of losable, huh? Yeah, I knew it was somewhat losable as soon as it was taking too long to res my teammate there. What can I even buy now? What do I want? Because I'm kind of, like, done. I don't think that I can really get much else. I could get... Do I even want magic pen? I don't think it's really necessary. I think armor here... AP, ability haste, because I feel like I don't have enough yet. Ooh, okay, it actually does feel a little bit faster now. Still not fast enough to fully reset, but it's feeling a little tiny bit better. Oh no, this Shen taunt was so good. Yeah, the Shen taunt was really strong, and also Smolder kind of died really fast. Darn, dude. At least it looks like they're also kind of... We don't have to face anybody, so they could get kicked out right now. I could replace an augment for a higher tier one. If I get rid of Firebrand, I could look for the Prismatic. Ooh, should I do that? Because this is only leveling up augments. So if I replace Firebrand, I could look for, hopefully, the one that I want. Darn. I won't even take Magical Girl. We'll just do the damage amplification. Oh my gosh. Wow, they just got kind of crushed by that. The Ahri damage is crazy. Hello? Okay, well, it's 1v1 versus these guys. We did lose last time. They do honestly have a decent amount of magic resist on that Silas. So I guess I'll build a Void Staff. Ooh. I got to do a lot of Qs in a row there. Ahri kind of is a big part of their team, huh? She kind of has a lot of damage. I don't know how that landed on her. Whoa. What? Smolder wins this, though, I think. Oh, she didn't die, so never mind. It's probably lost. GG's. This Smolder was probably the one that maybe could have done it, but in the end, it's just too difficult. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great day and all that. Farewell.